20 questions, here we go. 2021 was quite a year for music. The Latin Grammy of the Year went to this protest song. Sorry. The Latin Grammy of the Year went to a protest song, Patria y Vida, written by artists from this nation, and it swept to popularity on both sides of the Florida Strait. Mikhail Osbaro Castillo. Frederick. Cuba, thank you for blowing that one up. I was just going to flub it. Well done. Question number 2. A consistent enemy of Hercules in the stories, this Greek goddess oversees... TJ. Say again? Hera is correct. Question number 3. In meteorology, what do we call the precipitation that falls as rain and melting snow mixed together? TJ. Answer, please. Sleet is correct. Question number 4. To do this kind of art, you'll need different kinds of shears, a punty, and a blowpipe. You also need an incredibly hot furnace. Frederick? Glass blowing. Well done, glass blowing, yes. Question number 5. With over 200 million subscribers, Netflix is #1 streaming service. But who's second? It's this service, which offers shows like Frederick? Hulu? Amazon Prime. Question number 6. This recent president's legacy is still being argued and considered in 2022. Was he a good president, a great president, a terrible president? TJ? No, not Mr. Trump, Mr. Bush. Mr. Bush II. They won't start the arguments for Mr. Trump for a little while soon. Well, the arguments won't be settled for a while. Number 7, the arguments continue in this season for filing lawsuits based on how a sitting state legislature draw lines for new district maps based on the 2020 census. Name this process that... Frederick? Gerrymandering? Gerrymandering, yes. Question number 8, at a little over 20,000 feet, this is the highest peak in the United States. Frederick? Denali is right. Question number 9, there are a number of artists who can be argued as the hottest for 2021. This artist made news for re-recording many of her hits. Frederick? Frederick, yes? Taylor Swift, thank you. In stereo, please. Question number 10, what classic novel includes the characters Candy, Slim, Crooks, Lenny, and George? TJ? Of Mice and Men is correct. Question number 11. Choice. In a typical flower, are the stigma and style part of the male or female parts of a flower? TJ? Male. Female. Question 12. Art is contemplation. So said this Frenchman, considered the father of modern sculpture. Name the artist behind The Kiss, The Gates of Hell, The Rivers of Calais. Rodin. 13. A meme for this game, pastime, activity, it's the bane of your foot's existence. This is funny, because the company's product is typically small. TJ? Lego, well done. Question 14. He said, we declare jihad against the United States government because it is unjust, criminal. TJ? Osama bin Laden. Question 15. This reboot of a somewhat familiar sitcom is running on Hulu. The original series asked us if we met Ted. TJ? How I Met Your Father is the name of this series. How I Met Your Mother's name of the series. Question 16. A masterpiece of ancient engineering. This circle of stones was put together about TJ? Stonehenge is right. 17. This composer's song, Cheek to Cheek, was turned down by the nuns in my mother's school as a prom song because it was too suggestive. This Russian-American composer is now considered one of the greatest songwriters in history. Famous before he turned 30, named the man who gave us There's No Business Like Show Business, Putting on the Ritz, and White Christmas. TJ? No, he didn't write it. Irving Berlin. Question 18. What book follows the adventures of the ship the Pequod? Its famous first line is, call me Ishmael. Frederick? Moby Dick is right. Question 19. The new NASA return trip to the moon has been given this name as this Greek goddess. DJ? Say again? Artemis is right. And question 20. Here's a deep thought to finish our match tonight. To fly, we must have resistance. This quote comes from an American best known for her historical monuments, who has added environmentally friendly elements to many of her works. Name is designer who at the tender age of 22 won the national design competition to create Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. Her name is Maya Lynn, and that is match.